Hello, geometry students. How you doing? Okay, so today we're going to learn, before we do anything, we're going to learn about a thing called the apothem, okay? The apothem. Now, this apothem only applies to regular polygons. Now, a regular polygon is a shape, right? A regular polygon, if we remember, a regular polygon has all sides and angles are congruent, which means they're all the same. All sides and angles are congruent. So a stop sign is a regular octagon. The Pentagon in Washington is a regular pentagon because all the sides and the angles are the same. The more sides, the closer it looks like to a wheel. The most common regular octagon I can think of is a regular polygon is a square. All four sides are the same. All four sides are 90 degrees. Now, you look at its cousin, the rectangle, it's not a regular polygon because it has all the same angles. Every angle's the same, but these two sides are one length and these two are another, so they're not all the same length. So, regular polygon. So, whenever you get a regular polygon, you have an interesting thing that happens. So I have a regular pentagon. It doesn't really look like one, and I hate drawing them. Okay? I have one thing that's a radius, like on a circle, that goes to the end. Okay? So you go from an angle to the center. But there's another one, the apothem, which I'm going to put in red here, because they do it in red, goes from the center to the middle of one of the sides. It's just another measure. Here you see this apothem. You're seeing the bottom half of a regular octagon. So you only see 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And they want to know the measure of each numbered angle. They want to know what angle 3, 2, and 1 is. Oh, we're going to figure this out real easy. Okay, because I'm going to look at this. This angle. Coloring it in. There's a triangle there. Now, angle 3, that's going to be hard. Or not. Let's think about this here. Now, first thing I know is this right angle, which I think might be angle 3, is 90 degrees. Because if this is 90 degrees and that's 90 degrees, they're both on the same straight line. So one is 90 degrees. So I'm going to pull out my triangle. I'm going to look at it this way. So now I have this funny triangle. It looks something like this, this, this. Now, if this is 90 degrees, I know the rest of these add up to 180. So it's going to be 90 plus something plus another something equals 180. Okay. Now, if we just could find one of those, let's think about it. Well, I'm going to look at something else. I'm going to look at a blue triangle. Changing it to blue. I want to find this angle, which would be the same thing as finding angle 1. This one, it's one of 8 pieces. When you put an octagon together, you really have, what you really have here is 8 of the same angles in the middle. You just add these up. It goes around in a circle. They add up to 360. So if they add up to 360, and there's how many in the octagon? Well, there's 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to say 8 times x equals 360. X equals 360 divided by 8. $45. So each of these big angles is 45. This angle here is 45. But that's not this little angle 2. Angle 1 is 45. Angle 3 we said was, I think it's this one. I'm going to say it's this little one. The little one here, well, what happens is when you draw this, this is a isosceles triangle, this red one. So this cuts it in half. So that means you're cutting this angle also in half. So this angle, 45 divided by 2, gives me for this one over here. This is what 2 would be, right? This top one here. So I'm going to do 45 divided by 2. 22.5. So this angle measure here is 22.5 degrees. They said it's number 2 in this case. Okay, I'm going to say this is number 3. We already figured out number 1, which was the bigger one. 1 was 45. Now it's left as this, but that's okay, we got it. 90 plus 22.5, I have one now, plus x, because that's what I'm going to figure out, equals 180. So 90 plus 22.5, let's do that. 90 plus 22.5 is 112.5 plus x equals 180. Next thing, simple algebra, subtracting 112.5 from both sides. We know how to do that. We've been doing it for years. This becomes 0. This becomes x equals 180. Use the calculator. Minus 112.5. And I get 67.5 degrees. So this angle 3, 67.5 degrees. Is this important? I'm not going to say it's super important. It's not the most important thing we're doing. I think they wanted to show you the relationship here of this thing we call the apothem. Okay? Where does it exist in a triangle? Now, I mean a regular polygon. So, if you go and you can print out the objective, you'll see they kind of illustrate where everything is. You got the apothem, which is the red one. Okay? Right? It goes from the center to a side. It makes 90 degrees there. The radius goes from the center to an angle. Okay? So that's the radius. So, then just remember that's the center. Okay, so why do we learn apothem? You're going to learn that in 1 second. I'll be right back. Good luck, job.